Alright, so I'm in Malibu. See this guy running? He's filming with his phone there. Now, this guy comes over to my right. And now what they do is they're all mic'd up and they're hiding that fact. And then they hide who they are. So what happens is this guy can steal my shit if I go swimming and they can pretend he was just a thug. Or he could pose as a cop and act like he's watching me. They do it. That's what they all do. They're all Catholics are all mic'd up worldwide and they're hiding and they're killing off everybody else. And they're hiding that fact. Just look at Malibu. If you look at Malibu right here, hold on, I gotta put my phone down. Otherwise, I would have just gave him a great shot with his camera. If you look at Malibu, to live here, to see all this wealth, this is all Catholics. They dominated. You could say they dominated this land and they staked their claim right here. And now they're organized, as you can see. They live together, very organized in an organized way. It is only Catholic allowed here. Now, I don't mean just Malibu. You go to Santa Monica, you go to Venice, Hollywood, you have to be Catholic to get in, at least in the wealthier areas. And honestly, at this point, they've gotten rid of all non-Catholics all throughout. So, this area. And that includes Hollywood. All the places in Hollywood, they're all Catholics posing as, like the lower income people are posing as lower income people. But they're all Catholics. And in some cases they are. What it is they, the church, whatever income they give them, that's what they accept. That's what Catholics are taught. As opposed to free people. Free people are a threat to them because free people want what they have. Catholics don't, or at least the lower ranks. They're taught to accept whatever the church gives you. So these people are high-ranking Catholics, and they get the most. And they've convinced the other Catholics to accept that and live a shittier life. It's amazing to me. It's amazing that it works, but it works. And not only that, those piece of craps, the lower-level ones, fuck it up for the free people. And they'll kill them. I mean, they are fucking stupid motherfuckers, and they fuck it up for the free people who want a shot in their lives at something. Anyway, but here's Malibu over here, and you know what I mean. And to live here, you have to be Catholic, and you have to be accepted into the family. And they wanted me when I came out here, but I had no idea that was going on. I had no idea. You know, you see what's on TV, and it looks like everything's free, and you have to earn your way. No, that's not how it works. You got to get through the church, and then work your way in that way. And you have to abide by the Bible and the church leadership. So you have to getting good with Catholic Church leadership to go anywhere in life, anywhere high, because they own the money. Worldwide, Catholics own the money system. So anyway, they are all mic'd up now, and they're hiding it. They've invented a computer that's running it all. It's fucking amazing. And it's going on back east, too. So those in Connecticut, it's going on in Connecticut, it's going on in Massachusetts, New York, you name it. And it started from the cities, and it's basically going on out, you know what I mean? So it starts in the cities where Catholics own all the cities. If you didn't know that, all our cities, that's all Catholic owned. That's all Catholic money. That's why there's bank buildings at the forefront of every city. It's because those are Catholic banks. And they decide who gets money, who gets the most money, and ultimately who gets the best education, because they get, you know what I mean? They go to the best schools, which are Catholic. Yale, Harvard, Stanford, those are all Catholic schools. And honestly, some of the best schools you don't know about, they're private schools that they don't talk about publicly much. Those are some of the, they even have like ones that are at least as high ranking as Yale that you don't know, because they're quieter schools in secluded areas. They might even be higher ranking than Yale, for all I know. That's something they know I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, anyway, I could go on and on, but to give you an idea, if you want any of that, you have to be Catholic and work your way in that way. And you have to abide by the Bible. And if you don't, you have no chance. So. But yeah, I came out here, and a lot of them like me, a lot of the women like me. They asked me, because they're all mic'd up, would you like this guy? Including famous women. But since I didn't get in, you could say, because I found out the homeless were killed and so forth, there's more to the story than that, of course. All those people turn on you like you're the plague. I mean, otherwise they would lose everything too. And you think these people are going to lose what they have? Not over a guy who's going to die. You know what I mean? What happened, he's going to die. There's no point in siding with that guy, because he's going to die, and you don't want to be like him. So they all turned on me like I'm the plague. So anyway, so this guy, like I said, this guy can pose as a guy who can steal my shit if I go in the water, or he can pose as an undercover, and that's how it works out here. Everybody's identity's protected by them. And just think about it. Who do you have to rely upon to find out who somebody is? The government. The government's Catholic. So for you to know who this guy is, you have to rely upon the government to tell you, and they don't tell you. They won't even tell me who assaulted me. They don't, like Leone's like, yeah, we got some suspects. All right, what are their names? They don't. It's because it's it's bullshit. Anyway, I know this. They know this. So anyway, they want freedom dead. because freedom is a threat to them. As you can see, this is their wealth. They don't want free people challenging it. You have to work your way in through their rules, and that's how you get to it. Otherwise, you're a threat to them. So, but the problem is they're not defensive. They're an offensive group. That's how they got this. They fought their way to get this. They're not defensive. So they're not, oh, we got to protect what we... No, they're an offensive group. So they're like a spear. They're going through the population, killing off all non-Catholics worldwide. They want it over. They want one world Catholics. Everybody's organized, mic'd up, ranked, and you follow leadership. And ultimately, the leadership groups decide who the leaders are, and the lower ranked people just have to accept it. With you know, so wherever you're told to go, you have to go, and that's how you get fed. That's how you get housed. That's the future, and that's how they're living here. So just so you know, this is coming. If you don't know it, it's here. It is going on right now in full in Southern California, and that's how these people live. As you can see, he left. I'm glad he left. That's why I started filming. I came way down here to try to be alone, so I can go swimming and be left alone. But my stuff will not get stolen without all these people in on it. They are all mic'd up together. There are no stragglers out here stealing homeless people's shit. So it will not be the case, nor will there be a problem with me in the ocean. I'm an experienced swimmer. I will not have any problem. I ain't stupid. I'm not stupid. And I feel the ocean current when I go out. You know, I do not go in above my head, almost never. You know what I mean? Go far out enough where I have to swim to stay above. No, I always stay where I can stand and have my head out of the water. Except for if a wave comes quickly and goes over your head, that happens obviously. But the level current, I do not go where it's too far. And if I feel like it's pulling me out, I'll come in, you know what I mean? I'm not stupid. I'm not saying it's not impossible that you could drown. Obviously anybody can. It's an ocean, it can kill anybody in a sense. But trust me, I'm not gonna drown. That's not gonna be the way what happens to me. You can be sure of that. Especially here. Here it's low for a while. It's more dangerous down there, but it's still not that dangerous if you're smart. And I've been swimming steadily for a year now here. So even though I've swam my whole life, you know what I mean. So even with my injuries, I will not drown. It's highly, highly, highly unlikely. I'm not stupid. I do not go out above my head. So if somebody says, "Oh well, we saw him and then he went under," if I go under, somebody grab me from beneath, wrap the chain around me, which is what I'll tell you right now, they've done it. I can assure you, the homeless people they've killed in the ocean, and one way they do is what you call the undertow. They go underneath them and lock them up and pull them under, and probably with a heavy object, and then just let them die, and then they let it go and have them come above, and then they say they found them drowned. That's what they do. They lock them up through the ankle, pull them under until they drown or basically dead, and then they'll release them, have them come back up, and then lifeguards say, "We see them." That they've done it. And if you, I've seen video where I'm pretty sure that happened, but I didn't investigate it enough. There's a video in San Diego, you can watch it. I'm pretty sure that's probably what they did to the guy. But I can assure you, they've done it out here. I'm positive. So anyway, enough said. There will not be any of that. I do not go out where, you know what I mean? The only time is if a wave comes over my head, which happens all the time, as you can see. It's gonna go over their head like in 2 seconds. So, but as far as standing up in the level current will not be over me. So anyway, enough said. Take care.